And we are back. Hey, Arnold. So
What?
Security, please come get him up out of here. Oh my gosh. What's up, you guys?
what I'm always do is try to wear something nerd related shirt
See, well, he
every
wants
week.
so because I first of all, I just got off work. He ain't gonna tell y'all that. I just got but I just hold up my little Bugs Bunny shirt that I could have wore, Aaron,
Oh,
but
Period, sis. Period.
okay. Hey, don't
listen,
hurt him. Don't hurt him.
listen, for moving forward. Oh, and then I have a Blastoise on the back of my phone. So I don't know if that counts, but yes.
Yeah. I got
Don't do me.
stuff in the
We're not
background.
gonna nerd off
We got to nerd off.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
because I'll come with it. I'll pull something up. Listen here now.
I'll go change shirts. Have a bunch of shirts and just keep changing. That's all I got after this little thing. I just got shirts.
That's it. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning back into another episode. What in the world? Episode of Fancast Fridays with your favorite Fancast freaks. It's me, Bianca B. Givner, aka the Nostalgia Queen, Snow Black with 2 C's, because I'm cute, but I will chop you. AKA Stephen Bay Smith. Always here to debate Nickelodeon, throwback 90s, Disney, Cartoon Network, anime, you name it. We're going to talk about it here inside the mind of a Blerd on a special episode of Fancast Fridays. And it's only special because Steve here. Pow.
I think it's okay. So Fancast Freaks is the name, but it happens on Fridays, and I keep combining them and
Me
messing up the
too.
flow.
You know
It's
what I
my
was
fault.
thinking? I'm like, it's Fancast Fridays, but we the Fancast Freaks. So I don't know.
Ooh, dang! Do
See,
I
that's what I
edit
was
the title
thinking.
in it? The
You know what?
Fancast Freaks on Fridays.
You know what? We'll figure it out. We freaking on Fridays, nigga. Nah,
Freaky Friday.
It's lit. Freaky Frog Friday.
Freaky Frog. I am ScubaSteve. I'm no one. I am just here to, be a part of the show, give guidance. I mean, I have my 1,800 followers, but someone has 7,348,000.
First of all, I do not have that many followers. It is 22.9
million.
thousand. Now that's
she got all the fans.
Oh,
so we talk about Fancast Freaks.
It's my followers.
Fan Fridays. Fan follower Friday. So I'm just a little man here.
Just ignore him, please. Listen, that's the hype meister. This is all his idea. We are inside this Blerd's mind. So y'all give it up for the absolute. Listen, I'm just co-host. I was telling him, listen, I'm just after this SpongeBob. I'm robbing this Batman. Is it what it is?
Oh, here we go.
It is what it is. We're gonna hype each other up always.
That's Lizzie McGuire, and I'm I'm the other guy. I can't even remember his name. See, that's how sad
Gordo.
it is.
Now don't do it.
I'm Gordo. Oh, I'm Gordo. I can't believe on the spot. I forgot Gordo. I'm sorry.
You know what? Which is crazy. You know what's weird? Like, I think that's like a special, like, I don't know. It's a hidden talent because if you name a TV show, I can like name all the characters, all the first like Rugrats. I know everybody first and last name. I know every Danny Phantom, all that, and it's just, but I can't remember to pay a bill on time. Welcome to adulthood.
She Kim Possible. I'm Ron Stoppable.
Yes,
that is what it is. She is the main attraction, and then I'm just the nigga in khakis.
I'm screaming. Please ignore him, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning into another awesome episode. There is no Fancast without you all, so you guys are amazing. We hope you enjoyed all the other episodes and for all the feedback and the love. We love to see it. So this episode, we have a really good throwback.
Tell them what you got, boss. Tell them what you got, boss.
Listen. This movie, this ain't for your regular. This is for the niggas that's like, listen, your mom just found this at Goodwill and it was on sale for like $2.99 and you just happen to get it on the little VHS tips. This is for you used to rent this at Blockbuster and then they finally say, here, just keep it because nobody else come and watch this shit. This is one of those good, underrated, underdog Disney movies that we would love to see casted. You guys, we are excited to bring you our fan casting of none other than Oliver and Company. You guys,
Let's
I hope that you are as
go.
excited as we are. This is a side note. This movie is crazy because
Mhm.
what the fuck going on? Why this man owe this man money? Why these dogs homeless? Why? Like the first time, again, seeing it as a kid, you're like, oh, ha, that's funny. He has to eat a dog biscuit for dinner. But as an adult, I'm like, oh my God,
This
he eats
nigga's eating
dog
dog food,
Oh, hell
Scooby
sharing
Snack.
food with the dog. Scooby
Okay.
snacks.
I'm like, security.
Mhm.
So yes, that is sad. This is super, super awesome. Easy one to fan cast. I'm gonna let ScubaSteve start us out because you know what I'm saying.
Ooh,
This
let's
man was playing.
do Russian roulette. I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
I'm gonna set
with
you up. You go you
I'm gonna start with I think this character was easy to cast. I think it'll be fun just because of the person that I casted. So let's start
Mhm.
with Georgette.
Okay. Okay.
My Georgette, I chose Janelle Monae to play Georgette.
Oh, I like that. I
I
like
think
that real bad.
I think she does a really good job in the Rio movies, with the singing and everything like that. The singing, and then she's gonna bring that attitude, that prissiness to it. I think that Janelle Monae works. I actually had someone else that I had as my Georgette, but then I switched that person and made that person my Rita.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, don't tell me because I am gagging to find out who.
Mhm.
I love first of all, I love your pick, and I'm mad because I'm like, oh, I feel like I could have got creative in mine. Mine was easy. It was like low hanging fruit. I had to think about it, but I think Leah Michelle would have been perfect. Leah Michelle, she's
Ooh.
gone from Glee. She got that voice. She's gonna give you attitude. She's gonna give you sassy and assy. It's gonna be a good time. I really feel like that voice could come out. I could just hear everything from the doorknob down is mine. Like I love that, and I think Leah Michelle
Mhm.
could really, really, really bring it forward.
I
But
like
I
that. I
like
like that.
Janelle Monae because it's different. Like it's
That
like,
attitude
hey,
was
here's a
there
slice of
though.
cheesecake, but there's cinnamon in it, and you didn't think it was gonna be good, but it blew you away. That's what I think
Mhm.
Janelle Monae would give. I love your
But
pick.
the attitude works.
It
Ooh.
do. It do. See,
Mm. So
we're
now
so
I
good.
kind of so let me tell you about my Rita, because my Rita was my Georgette, but then I chose Janelle Monae.
So who's your Rita?
My original Georgette, who is now my Rita, is
Uh-huh.
Kiki Palmer. And
Mm.
I think Kiki Palmer would have been really good as Georgette, but I think
Yeah.
she also works with the attitude that with Roscoe and DeSoto trying to hit on her all the time. Kiki
Yes.
Palmer would be perfect to play that. But I could
Yes.
see her playing either one because
She
I love
fits
Kiki
Rita better. She
Palmer.
fits Rita better because you do know who played Rita originally.
Who?
Shirley Ralph is Rita. And
Ooh.
she's also my pick. I said don't touch her. That was my pick. I was like, Shirley Ralph did such a good job at that. But now that you say Kiki Palmer, I love it. Because if we're doing a whole different recast, yes, I love it, love it, love it. And I think Kiki Palmer is absolutely perfect because she's loud. She's gonna bring you
Mhm.
that spunk. She's not taking no shit. I like it. And she's also, oh, because now I hear it in her voice. I hear the lines in like Kiki Palmer voice now, and I'm like, chef's
That
kiss.
I was fighting with myself. I was like, I low key almost said Kiki Palmer plays Georgette and Rita.
See, see, you know what? I like Janelle Monae, and for this reason, it's not that Kiki Palmer does not like give you that set, but I feel like Janelle Monae, she like okay, if Kiki Palmer gives like 8 feminine, Janelle Monae, I feel like she could give a 9. Like she could give just the smidge more because the more Kiki Palmer talk, the more I realize she's more like of a boss. She's more of a da 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 da. And although she can be sexy, I feel like Janelle Monae is like dripping in like that. I can't, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like that sass, and I feel like it needs to be like Georgetta's more like sassy, classy all the way. Attitude, yeah, but that's not the main thing. Like that's part of, but she's more glamour, glitz. Yes,
Winston.
She's like, oh, my bowling, Bert. I love it. I love it. I think that yeah, those were perfect, perfect, perfect. 10
All
out
right.
of 10 would
Thank you.
recommend.
Thank you. I like Leah Michelle though, because that attitude. But
Yeah,
that.
she gonna
All
bring
right.
it.
So I'm putting it up ball in your court now.
Okay,
Where are we
okay.
going with it?
I'm going to tell you who I picked for Einstein, and you're probably going to crack up because it's again it's unusual. I think Tyler James Williams could pull off that Einstein. And here's why. He don't
Mm.
got to be an old man, but
Okay.
he does have that deep, especially and what made me pick him was how he acted in Abbott Elementary. And I could see that. I'm like, oh, you could be a little bit silly, but you got he has the voice for it. And I feel like
Mhm.
he can make that character also his own. And I would love to see him play a character whose name is Smart, but the dog really isn't that smart. But he's
Mhm.
lovable and he has and he's bigger than everybody else, but he's really a baby in the inside. And I feel like he can pull all of that out because Tyler James Williams, dynamite actor, 10 out of 10 in my head.
Okay, I like that. Everybody hates Chris.
Yes, yes.
So I actually chose an old person,
I
but
love it.
I felt like an old person that kind of like gives that lovable old person that
Yeah,
we've kind of grown with and watched him get old, and he's lovable.
I love it.
But he's funny. I
Good.
chose Ed O'Neill, aka
Oh
Al
yeah.
Bundy.
Oh, that's throw me
I thought
away.
he,
Yes, yes.
I thought he would be a good Einstein, especially on the one scene where he's like, Roscoe and DeSoto, why don't you pick on somebody own side?
He's
And they
like,
like, you old
yeah.
man. It's
He's
like,
on some
hey,
oops.
man.
Like,
I think that'll
yes,
work for Ed O'Neill. I think Ed
that was
O'Neill,
good.
I just like Al Bundy, and
Yes.
he just really works. And then I loved him in the Little Giants as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's one of my
That's a good
favorite
pick.
things.
Yours is good. I like that. I like it real bad. Mm, mm, mm. Let me see. Okay, um I would love to hear who you had for um who's your Francis? Who's your I'm
Oh,
gonna
for
scream if it's
Francis,
yeah. Who you
for
got?
Francis, I chose Brian Tyree Henry.
When I say that's what it say, you can't see it, but it say it over here.
Let's
So
go. Same
it's
one.
listen, this is really significant because y'all, I picked this in like 30 seconds because I didn't have it before we start recording. I swear to goodness, I just picked it and I was like, oh shit, I know who my friends is. And that Brian Tyree Henry. I
Brian Tyree Henry. It just works. And just the elegance and stuff. Like the way
yeah,
that he plays in the Bullet Train movie. How
yeah.
he's kind of like elegant, he kind of like talking about the trains and stuff like that.
Mhm,
I think that
mhm,
that works. If he could just play that throughout the whole movie as
yeah,
Francis, it would just work. It would be so perfect. I think um I just really like him, and he's actually a really good voice actor because he
yes,
plays the
yeah.
dad in Miles Morales Spider Into the
That
Spider
sure
Verse.
is him.
So I think he's a really good voice actor too.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I think that he works as Francis. He's perfect.
I love it so, but that's so funny because I promise you, I was like, "Ugh, he ain't gonna pick this, and we picked the same. That is exactly who I had for Francis. Who
Mhm.
did you have for Tito? I'm interested to know. Who's your Tito?
Okay, so I almost was like, let's not touch them, let's not change them. But then
Mm-hmm.
I decided, why not? And I went with this guy that
Mm-hmm.
I think that is beloved as a comedian and everything like that.
Yes.
I went with Gabriel Iglesias.
Yes.
I think that he would
Yes.
be a really good Tito. I think he works. He's funny as hell,
Mm-hmm.
and I could just see him playing that character.
He's perfect.
The energy, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. I just think Gabriel Iglesias would be perfect as Tito.
I'm cracking up because I did the same thing you did at first. I said, you know what? I don't want to change Cheech because he did it so well. But then I
Mhm.
did the same thing you did. I was like, oh, but George Lopez would tear it up. I'm like, he
George
will be
Lopez,
so good. I
yeah.
was like, George Lopez will tear it up. I'm like, yes. And I feel like I don't care what nobody say. I love George Lopez. I think he's a phenomenal comedian. I have cried tears watching his stand-up.
Yeah.
He's very, very
My
funny. Also
my
older,
favorite
beloved. Yeah.
my favorite joke by him is the when he burnt himself with the light, and it
Oh my
says
God.
and his mom
Yes.
thought he
He
had a
was
tattoo of a girl name.
yeah,
That
just
shit was
dumb.
hilarious.
Oh, just dumb. And I feel like they would let him ad-libbing in between would just be so perfect. And he would play off of Francis. They would be so good. Oh my goodness. Just him and Brian
Oh, him
Tyree
and Brian
Henry,
too.
they would
Yeah.
be just dynamite. It would be a whole hoop. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I
I
like
love
that.
us.
Dang, I
We're
like that. I like George Lopez a
I
little
like it a
more
lot.
than
I
Gabriel.
like yours
Ooh.
too, because I can see it. I hear it now. Let me
Mhm.
see. All
Okay,
right. Mm,
let's
okay.
get let's get the kids. So I would do
Uh-huh.
Jenny and Oliver. Let's get them out of the way. Because I mean, I know the movie's called Oliver and Company, but this movie ain't about no Oliver.
It's
Um,
not about the company. It's about us. Okay, that movie's about us.
yeah. So I will do my Oliver. My Oliver, I chose Ian Chin. Ian Chin, I don't know
Mm,
if you ever watched Fresh Off the Boat.
yes, yes,
The younger brother. I think that he would be really good as Oliver.
yes.
Even though he is older now, he probably hit puberty. But
Hmm.
I remember him on Fresh Off the Boat, and he's funny
Yes,
as hell on Fresh
that's a
Off the
good
Boat.
pick. That's a
Like,
good
so
pick.
that's why I chose for my Oliver. Who did
See,
you choose for your Oliver?
okay. So here's the thing. I thought I picked one, but I didn't. But I'm getting ready to see. This is what makes the fan case free because we could
Oh,
do this
off the
up
top,
close in person
freestyle. Let's go.
on. So give me 35 seconds. Let me see here because I'm thinking of like two or three different. Oh, what? Hold up. Now I gotta look and see
Uh-oh.
because this is who I am. I'm thinking because I hear their voice.
Mhm.
I love this. Okay, let me see if it could be this person. Okay, so this person's actually quite new. This person, he plays the voice
Uh-huh.
of Flounder in the new Little Mermaid. His name is Jacob Tremblay, and
Jacob
I
Tremblay. Okay.
yes, yes, and he's in a couple other things too. I really feel like that, like if even if it, I know it's a live action, he's older, so like if we could just imagine for a second that he was still younger, I feel like he could pull that off because he got the voice for
Mhm.
it, and you could
Yeah.
be like cool and just like I'm following Dodger around. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life because that's the thing for
Mm.
real. Don't nobody care about no Oliver. Like he's just the scapegoat in
It's
this movie.
the company is what we
Yes,
care about. We don't
that's
care
the company.
about. No
That,
offense, Oliver, but
that's my little pick. Random,
yeah.
whatever.
And
Who's
then
your Jenny?
his for my Jenny.
I'm gonna crack up.
I don't know if you ever watched the After Party
Mm-mm. I'm gonna look
on
it up. I've probably seen it, but don't know.
it's on it's on Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
It's a TV show.
After
Tiffany
party.
Haddish. Um,
Okay, I've seen this
yeah,
before. Like the I see, yeah, with the cops and all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So basically, it's a murder mystery TV series, and you
Yes.
hear it from
Okay, I see. I
different
see.
perspectives. The
Mm-hmm.
last person they interview is the little girl that I guess the jealous husband,
Uh-huh.
he was supposed to be staying at home with his child while his
Yeah.
wife went to the but he was jealous, so he brought his child and she stayed. She
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah.
stay in the
Yeah. Yeah.
car.
Mm-hmm.
So her
Mm-hmm.
name is Everly Carganelia. I hope I'm saying that right.
Everly Cornelia. Okay.
I hope
Okay.
I'm saying that right. But I think she would be a really good Jenny. She's
Yeah,
a
I could
real good
see her. I
actor
think that's cute.
on
Yeah. Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Party.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way that they had her in the show, like because everybody's telling the story from different viewpoints. So
Yes.
everybody has to act as different characters. Like
Mm-hmm.
in like you know what I'm saying from a point of view for somebody, she
Mm-hmm.
was like really quiet into herself
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like all this other stuff. So she showed her range doing that,
Yeah.
and I think she would really do well as Jenny. I
I
mean, there
love it.
wasn't much, that you could really say too much about Jenny. She loved her cat. She was sad.
Yeah.
You know what
She's
I'm saying?
very. She's
But I think she'd be really
a little
good.
girl. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that so bad. So this is an interesting pick, I guess. So two things. One, because like I said, I don't really because I'm older now. So like everybody that I watched as a little kid growing up on TV, they're all our age now. Like so it's really interesting. But I thought of two people. So one, if I just had to pick the perfect little girl, when she was a little girl, Dakota Fanning would have ate that up because Dakota Fanning is like
Mm.
she was the it girl. She could play a cute little innocent. Oh my goodness, here's me in my pigtails. Oh my goodness, my poor Oliver. Yada 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 yada. I think that's cute. Now, my other pick though, I would love to see her in a role like this. She's a little bit older too, but I could imagine her being a little younger. But I will also love to see her in such an innocent role, especially being because the first role I saw her in was such a badass, like I'm not taking shit from none of y'all role. I
Mm.
would love to have seen her. Bella Ramsey. I know you seen Game of Thrones. So she,
Mhm.
baby
Okay.
girl, she went out like a G. My God. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
I feel like Bella
Okay.
Ramsey, I would love to see her in a soft role. Like if I could imagine her being like a little kid and being that, I feel like she could pull it off. And
Mhm.
she could really make that thing kind of like, especially when it come down to like being in danger, trying to figure out who's this man, what is it, figuring out all these like I think that she could pull it off. So in my mind, if we could rewind a clock and they were a little bit smaller, they'd be perfect.
I like Bella Ramsey. I really, really like
Uh-huh.
Bella
Yeah, I
Ramsey.
thought Bella
I
Ramsey
thought
was bomb.
when you said somebody that you thought as a kid that could just still use their kid version, I was
Yeah.
thinking you was thinking about Katie Kyle from My Wife and Kids.
Mm,
That's what I thought you was talking about.
oh, oh yeah. Well, because you know what she do now, so she can't.
Yeah.
Ain't no kid about her. Go subscribe if you want to support. Okay.
Between her, I'm about to say her and the Bernie Mac
Both
kids.
of them on board. Listen, and I got both channels. Praise the
I got
Lord. Yes, that's me and my husband's favorite channel. Praise the Lord.
praise the
Fancast
Lord, praise
freaks
the Lord.
for real.
Fancast freaks for real. This is insane.
Lord, Lord
All
have mercy. I know Jesus upstairs looking like, look at these niggas. Quit
Look
giving
at these.
niggas podcast and mic. Look at what have I done?
Take these niggas mics away right now. All right.
Okay.
So
Oh my goodness.
where should we be at? Let's go with DeSoto and Roscoe.
Okay. Okay.
Who do you got for DeSoto and Roscoe?
So my Roscoe was easy. My Roscoe was Keith David by a landslide. Very easy. Keith David gonna
Ooh,
bring the heat. He's gonna bring you that villain, that powerhouse. That look, okay, like come on,
voice.
DeSoto. Like what like what's up, Dodger? Blah. He's not, he gonna come in, ruin your day, and go home and still look like a good dog. He's gonna get fed a steak by his master. Like he's running things. He got the villain, the bad voice. That was easy.
Mhm.
DeSoto, I had two people in mind. I thought
Mm,
one could be Idris Elba because
okay.
I feel like he's very dark. He could pull it. But surprisingly, I also picked Ice Cube because when
Mm,
I heard him in Ninja Turtles, I was
Ninja
like,
Turtles. Okay.
good guy. I
Mm,
really, really liked it. And I wanted, and I thought about it. We're in a way. I'm like, no, Ice Cube definitely like vocal wise. I feel like he's given more sidekick than like just the main leader, whatever. Especially not even know Keith David. Keith David is just like you doing what I say, da 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 da. But I feel like Ice Cube could also bring
mm,
that badass and could still be like a bad dog. And I thought those two were kind of
damn.
interesting to put together.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, I
The
really
Keith
be
David,
analyzing.
I didn't even think about the Keith David at all, and
Yeah,
he's
Keith David. Oh, that was a
perfect.
landslide. I was like, oh, that's off top for sure.
Okay. So for mine, I chose Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh man. Oh,
Bro,
that's
Lawrence
good.
Fishburne partnered up with Keith David would have been so good.
That would have been trifling. Yes.
But I chose Lawrence Fishburne, and then
Mhm.
I chose Mahershala Ali.
Oh
Those are my two There's my Roscoe and DeSoto. But Keith David is better than both of
man, but
those.
that Lawrence Fishburne and that your combination is trifling. Like that is so good.
Well,
Oh,
I chose it because Lawrence Fishburne in Osmosis Jones was like
wasn't he dynamite? Oh my
he
god,
was elite in there. Like, so
I
I
love
was
it.
like him as a villain type dog, bad dog. I think that worked. And then Mahershala Ali, I
That
mean,
speaks
we've
for
seen
itself.
him, the Prowler. You know what I'm saying? He was singing that
Oh
Cottonmouth and
yes.
in freaking
Ooh, your
dang,
picks is
what's
good.
this?
I keep hitting this damn mic. Your picks is good. I'm
I
jealous a
just
little bit because I
no,
didn't even think about Lawrence Fishburne. Oh,
I didn't
I
think
like
about Keith David.
I
Keith
like it.
David is too
They gonna
good.
have to add a third dog because all three of them got to go together. I'm sorry, they go
Ooh,
Roscoe, DeSoto, and DeRosco. They could all go in.
Nebraska.
It's Roscoe.
Rosito.
Okay, right? I love it. That was good. That was
Oh,
good.
Keith David is
Let me
good.
see.
Okay.
We'll be down to oh. Okay, so I think we down to like three. Yeah, we got three left. I think.
Hmm.
I'm curious. Who is your Fagin? I'm
Oh,
very
Jim
curious.
Carrey. Jim Carrey. Easy money.
Stop. I'm not
Easy money.
huge. Jim Carrey was
Let's
mine.
go.
It say Jim Carrey right there. It sure
Let's
do. Jim Carrey.
go.
It's
It's
blurry, but
easy.
it say Jim Carrey.
It-
Again, you guys, I also chose my Fagin 20 seconds before we started recording. And I was like,
oh,
and I was like, I wonder if I was like, but he's too big. Like I'm like, he's too. I'm like, but he's silly. But I'm like, but he can pull
unlimited
because you know what
budget.
made me think of it? Fire Marshal Bill off. Yes, and I could see. I was like, oh, he can pull this off because on top of everything else, Jim Carrey got range. Yeah, he can be
Mhm,
silly, but I've also seen him like if y'all seen Mr. Popper's Penguins, which is a
mhm.
good ass movie by the way. Watch it with your kids. Oh my god. I was like, you could be a little serious and be kind of da da da. We need that comedic relief, obviously, because I'm like, the man is eating dog biscuits, like, and he'll be able to pull that off. I thought a great pick. Great pick.
That's easy. I thought that was easy because I mean I loved him in the night. What's that Christmas movie? The Night Before Christmas.
Oh,
Not
wait, wait. Not
he
no.
played he plays all the ghosts and he plays Scrooge.
Oh, it's like
The
the
Christmas
Christmas
Carol.
Carol. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was like not a 3D movie, but it was
Yeah,
like a
CGI.
yeah, CGI movie.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
That was
was he was perfect. Like I was like, all right, yeah,
that's
Jim
so
Carrey
perfect.
is
Oh my
yeah.
god,
So
you're
I was
so
like,
good.
just seeing that range, yeah. I was like,
You're
I got
good.
it. And then just seeing, I can see him doing the whole scene where he
Yes,
grabs the mirror and it breaks off, and he's trying to. I think that
exactly.
just works. I
Yeah,
think that's
just
perfect.
he's like
He's like, oh no, no, no,
this
no.
man was hanging up on the side of this ledge, like he
I
was,
think that Jim Carrey, that's gonna be
which
perfect.
brings me to my Sykes. Cause don't you see Robert De Niro rolling that window up? Like, I don't want your garbage
Ooh,
bacon. He was like
Robert
the
De Niro.
Robert De Niro is my Sykes by a landslide. Cause I could just
Ooh,
see like Mr. Fagan. Like who are you fucking with? Like who are you? Oh, I can see it. Oh, I can see it.
ooh.
Oh my
Yours
goodness. He was
is yours is more spot on. I chose a whole different
ah,
direction for my Sykes. For
really?
my Sykes, I chose somebody that I felt like is super intimidating,
Yes.
but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna have that. He'll have that demeanor, but
Yes.
he's still gonna be kind of cool and stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
chose Bing Rames as my Sykes.
Oh, but I like that so bad because I
Uh,
like it unorthodox, but it works.
yeah, I chose it because
So
of Pulp Fiction. Just seeing him in Pulp Fiction and like
good.
just with the shades on and him just being real, I think Ving Rhames will work.
That fits so bad. I'm like, I love that so
But Robert
bad.
De Niro is crazy.
I,
Oh, that's
that's
crazy
listen.
good.
I like it, but
That's,
oh my goodness, I like
that's
it so bad.
crazy good.
This is ridiculous. You see, this is I love this because I'm also like analyzing yours. I'm like, oh, but that makes so much sense. Da, 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 da. And you're just like, oh, but I see why you picked yours, and that's why peanut butter and
It
jelly. It
works.
works out.
It
Oh my
works.
goodness, your Sykes is so good to me though, because like I can see it. I'm like, nah, I hear it. I'm like, but yeah, when I thought of it, I'm like, oh, Robert. I just saw. I see this because he's a mafia boss.
He
He's done
got
it.
it.
He fixed the ticket, and I love it. I love it.
Well, he got it. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm
I think it's obvious who Dodger is for
Bradley
us.
Cooper. That was my pick.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes, what?
Ooh.
Because you know why? Because he's such
Ooh.
a good Rocket. Like in Rocket, Bradley Cooper was very
Ooh.
easy for me. I was just, oh my god, I
You
could
just
just look
smoked
at him
my
like,
pick.
oh
Only
no,
reason I only reason I chose my pick was because of the "Why Should I Worry" song, and who could hit those notes is Bruno Mars.
see,
But Bradley Cooper is in. Oh my god,
like,
that's good.
here, like, it's like, yeah,
Oh, that's good.
positively, absolutely. Like I can hear it, like the. And here's the thing: you can have it where one person play it, but the other person sing it. Like, yep,
I'm
Bruno
about to say,
Mars
but Bradley Cooper
absolutely
can sing
sing it.
too.
Yeah,
Bradley Cooper
exactly,
can sing too. Oh, Bradley
exactly.
Cooper is
Really?
good.
See, that's why I said it like, oh, of course you picked
Oh
it.
shit!
Because I could
I
just
thought we I thought we was gonna be on the same page again. Bruno Mars,
almost,
easy.
almost.
No.
We good for the soundtrack. Hire us, Disney. Okay, we gonna
Yeah.
get your soundtrack together. But yeah, I just thought Bradley Cooper was perfect. It's just he got that. You think you slick, sly, smooth, da da da, but you still need your gang, and you're gonna
Mhm.
take care of yours first. I was like, I mean, literally, I'm like, this is literally Rocket. Like it's so easy, and I could hear him saying the lines. I'm almost like, oh
That's
my goodness.
oh, that's good.
Yes, I love it. I'm like, I could just hear him
Oh,
like telling a big, big ass story about they had burning eyes and dripping and just lying, just it's like yeah,
bruh,
it's cool. It's just a cat, like but I could just
yes.
Bradley Cooper is
Ooh.
definitely my pick. It was easy.
Oh, wow.
We're good at this.
I based it my whole thing just off of one song, and you was like, "Nope, the
I,
character." I was like,
I thought about that. So
"Ye-
I mean, it was
ooh,
easy for me. That was just
that's fire.
I
I'm not
love
gonna
it.
lie.
I love
Get
it.
get
See,
Bruno out of here. I
no,
love Bruno. But
we don't talk
yeah,
about Bruno. It's like,
jeez.
oh my
Because I
goodness.
mean, because the "Why Should I Worry?" I'm like, okay, that's Bruno. That's easy.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about it. I just went on to the next, but you went deep into the oh man.
Listen, we
Bradley
gonna thank
Cooper is good.
it's perfect. I love it. I'm glad you agree. See, we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Yes. You
That's
guys, I cannot believe it. You have sat through another entire episode of Fancast Friday with the Fancast Freaks. You guys are incredible. See, now y'all might not think Bradley Cooper was lit. Y'all might be like, oh, but so and so could have did better. Let us know what you think. Y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, y'all subscribe. Make sure you do that for anything else. You guys subscribe, you like. Oh my goodness, hit that bell so that way we can know that you love us. We love y'all too. That was so lit. This was a good episode. This was good.
this is real good.
Real
Yeah.
good.
Oh shit. That Bradley Cooper got me.
You gonna go to bed like, damn, that.
What is next week's topic? I gotta meet her. I gotta meet her.
That is so funny. Y'all keep tuning in. Thank y'all so much. That's it. That's rap. It's like I don't run the show. I just tell the jokes and I let ScubaSteve do all the good talking.
Nah, she stole the show with Bradley Cooper. So, but I think that's it. Thank y'all. See y'all again next week, and we out.
Peace.